Hi, Sunai. Good to see you. Where are you now? At home or outside?
Home.
Good. Hello, Professor Aydin. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
You look so thin today, Aydin. Are you losing weight?
No,
Good. Is it the map of Azerbaijan behind you?
yes,
Okay, very good. Sunai, are you ready for class? Why is it so dark in your place, Sunai? Hi, Ulker. Okay, now it looks much better. So, Aydin, shall we start if you're ready?
yes.
Did you have time to practice the questions? I just wonder, how did you solve the question? That I really like your solution. It was, okay, wait, let me just write the date first. Today is March 5. Okay, Sunai, it's good to see your face. Keep your camera on if possible, always. Okay. Aydin, where did you solve the question?
What?
I mean, that logic, I mean, about the pens. You are the one who sent me the solution, right?
Yes,
How did you solve it, Aydin? Did you solve it yourself?
yes.
Okay, question 21. Which one is it? Okay. Okay, let me just open this. This question. Okay. Right, Aydin? This question.
Yes,
What is your answer? 59?
yes.
Yes, very good. Actually, at that point we didn't see, because in the last one, right, you don't have to add anything. It should be 12. This should be 15. So the answer is 59.
Yes.
Very good, Aydin. Okay. And I think most people didn't understand. We didn't we solve this 22.
Um,
Okay, until other people come, let's finish this. Okay. And that was 21. And how about 22, Aydin? Did you solve it?
no.
So now, how about you?
No.
Okay, let's do this together. Okay, just introduction. After that, when people come, we will continue our class. And in this kind of question, Aydin and Sunai, if you try to add all the numbers, that's not, it is possible, but it's a lot, right? How can we do this? It takes maybe days or weeks. So we need to develop a different technique, which actually gives us the solution so fast. But if you look at the denominators, right here, we have 2, 6, 12, 20. What are these? We know that 2, I can write it as 1 times 2. And 6, it is 2 times 3. And 12, it is 3 times 4. And 20, it is 4 times 5, dot, dot, dot. And 9, 9, 0, 0, it is just 9, 9 times 100, right? That's the first observation. And the second one is, no, if the second one is, I'm just going to have one formula here. How about if we have here, let's say something like m times m plus 1, right? Actually, that is equal to 1 over m minus 1 over m plus 1. If you just check this, actually, you will get the same thing. Okay, I'm going to use this one. Why is it so? For example, 1 over 2. What is it? It is 1 over 1 times 2. I can write it as 1 minus 1 over 2, right? 1 minus half is equal to 1 over 2. And how about 1 over 6? 6 is 2 times 3. I can write it as 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. If you subtract this, actually that's equal to 1 over 6. And how about 1 over 12? That is 3 times 4. I can write here 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4. And 1 over 20, that is 4 times 5. That's equal to 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5. In this way, the last one, 1 over 99 times 100, which is equal to 1 over 99 minus 1 over 100, right? So using this one, if I just substitute there, what do we get here then? Actually, let me just, this sum by S. I'm going to find S, right? What is S? Instead of 1 over 2, I can write 1 minus 1 over 2 plus, instead of 1 over 6, I can write 1 over 2 minus 1 over 3. Instead of 1 over 12, 1 over 3 minus 1 over 4 plus, instead of 120, 1 over 4 minus 1 over 5. And this continues, the same thing continues. And the last one is 1 over 99 minus 1 over 100. Okay, so now you see here, I can just cancel these two things is equal to 0. Negative 1 over 3 plus 1 over 3, it is 0. Minus 1 over 4 plus 1 over 4, it is 0. And dot, 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 this continues, right? And only actually the first number 1 and the last number minus 101, 1 over 100, it doesn't have pair. So that's equal to 1. All these fractions in the middle, they're equal to 0 minus 1 over 100, which is equal to 1 is 100 over 100 minus 1 over 100. That's equal to 100 minus 1 is 99 over 100. Okay, Aydın, Ülker, Nargis, Tunay.
Yes. Yes.
Nargis, where is your twin?
Yes.
Where is your brother?
I'm here.
Really? Ismail. Okay, good, Ismail. I didn't see you. Very good. Nargis, Ismail, any questions about this?
No, I
No.
understand this.
Okay, guys,
Can
how
I
about
read?
this one? Yes, read it and let's do it together. Yes.
The diagram shows a square being divided into 4 rectangles. If the sum of the perimeter of the 4 rectangles is 40 centimeters, find the area of the square.
Okay, guys, you have 2 minutes. Okay, if you
Can I see my?
you already did this, Ismail?
Yes.
Okay. What did you get?
I write A, C. Can you show my camera?
Yes. All right. A.
A, C, A. And I write 2A plus
Very
2D
good,
plus.
Ismail. Very good. Great. Very good.
Correct answer is 25.
So the answer is 25. Find the area of the square, 25. Okay, let's see. And let's say for others, either Sunay, are you trying to solve this question, Ulker? Sunay?
Yes, I'm. What?
Teacher, my answer is 25 centimeters square.
Okay, let's see. Guys, let's do this together then, okay? Ismail, I really appreciate your effort and you tried this. And Ismail, did you print out the papers?
Yes.
Good, very good. That's great. Okay, actually, if possible, you need to print out the papers and solve the questions. And if they're not clear, solve again. Because if you understand one question 100%, okay, then it really helps you to understand other questions much, much better and faster. So let's do this. The diagram shows a square, okay, being divided into 4 rectangles. So the whole figure actually it is, what is it? A square. So that means that this side is equal to this side, right? And all sides are equal because it's a square. So if the sum of the perimeter of the 4 rectangles is 40, okay, find the area of the square. Okay, so that means that here, let's say the small one, let me just start from here. Let's say this one is A. So this will be B then. And also this should be B, and also this should be B, right? And suppose that this one is C. Then this should be C, right? And suppose that this one is D, and also that is D, right?
Yes.
And also this one is A. Okay. And this also, this one is A. And how about this one?
D plus C.
It is D plus C. Okay, we are using a lot of variables, but okay. So from here, A plus B. No. Can I just do this in different way? Because we are using a lot of variables. It's not good. We can do this, but how can we use less variables? And suppose that, okay, suppose that one side of the square is, let's say this side is, let's say it is A. Okay. So if this one is X, this should be A minus X. So this should be A minus X. And suppose that this part is Y, this should be A minus Y. And this one is A minus X, right? And suppose that, and also this one is X, also this is X, XY. And suppose that this side is Z, okay, this remaining part, it should be A minus Z, okay. So now the diagram shows a square being divided into 4 rectangles. If the sum of the perimeter of the 4 rectangles is 40, find the area of the square. So the perimeter, right? Perimeter of the 4 rectangles. It is 2 times the first one. It is X plus Z, right? Let me just name those rectangles. This one is, let's say, A. This one is B. This one is C. This one is D, okay? Let me just start with A. What is the perimeter? Is 2 times length plus width. So that is, all right. Perimeter is equal to 2 times X plus Z. Plus B, what is it? It is 2 times A minus Z plus X. Plus C, it is 2 times, what is it? Width, it is A minus Y, and length, A minus X. Plus D, it is 2 times A minus X plus Y, right? Just we know the length plus width times 2, length plus width times 2. So what happens? That's equal to 40. I know that it's equal to 40. And if I divide both sides by 40, because we know that this perimeter is equal to 40, right? Or let me just write it like this. 40 is equal to 2 times, take 2 out because it's a common factor, X plus Z. Here we have X plus Z. Second one, A minus Z plus X, plus A minus Z plus X. The next one, here we have A plus A, it is 2A. Or let me just write like this, plus A minus Y plus A plus X. And the last one is A minus X plus Y. Okay. Now from here, let's simplify this. If you simplify this, Z minus Z, it is 0. And Y minus Y, it is 0. X minus X, it is 0, right? That's it. So divide both sides by 2. On the left hand side, I have 20. What is left here? I have here x plus a, and here we have a plus x, right? And I have here, what is it? Okay.
4a plus
Huh?
4a 0.
4a,
Yes.
4a, and what is x?
Yes.
1,
1,
2,
2,
3,
3, 4.
plus 2x.
x.
Okay. Now from here, if you divide both sides by 2, x plus 2a is equal to 10. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the x? We need to find a, right? What do you think here? Why we don't get the answer? Find the area of the square. It is a squared. We need to know a. Yes, Ismail, what do you think? Tell me something. How did you get the answer, Ismail?
I write a plus b plus c plus d 10 and a a plus b plus c plus d, it's 10.
Okay.
And I write
Okay. All right. Aydin, do you have any idea why we got stuck here? The diagram shows a square being divided into 4 rectangles. If the sum of the perimeter of the 4 rectangles is 40, find the area of the square. Okay. So area of the square is a squared, but we need to know x plus 2a is equal to 10. How come?
Yes.
Huh? What cannot we see here?
Can we write this, for example, A?
The last one?
Yes, this A and this B. For example, this C and this is D.
Teacher, can you clear the board and I say my solution?
Yeah. Where is it? Nargis, what is the
Nargis.
solution? Huh?
Please clear the board.
Clear what?
Clear board, the board. The square. Square, yes.
Can you write on the screen, Nargis?
Yes.
Okay, write it, please.
Yes.
Wait. Let's just see Nagi's solution, guys. Let's see now.
This is C. This is C, and this is C. D and D. A. A. And B. This is F. E and E. And this is A plus B. This is F plus E. And I wrote 2A plus 2C plus 2D plus 2F plus 2D plus 2E plus 2B and plus 2C. This is 2A plus 4C and 4D, 2F, 2E, and 2B is equal to 4T, and 4E plus 4B plus 4C plus 4D, this is 4T, and A, B, C, D, this is A plus B plus C plus D is 10, and 5 times 5 is 25 centimeters square.
Okay. Now, how do you find the perimeter? What is the perimeter of the first? This one is the first. This one is the second. This one is third. And this one is the fourth rectangle, right? What is the perimeter of the first rectangle? It is A plus C, right? 2 times A plus C. Is it correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Number 2, 2 times B plus C. Is it correct?
Yes.
Okay. Number 3, 2 times A, what is it? This is F, right?
F, yes.
F plus D. So that is D plus F. And the last one, number 4, it is D plus E. So that is D plus E. Now, if you divide both sides by 2, we know that that's equal to 40. Now, what do we have here? A, right? And do we have any A? Let me simplify this. Here we have A, and we don't have A. Okay, A plus, here we have B, okay, and no B, plus B, okay, C, here we have C and C, 2C, plus 2C, right? Plus, and D, D, D. Here it is 2D. Plus E, we have 1E, plus E, and 1F, here we have F. That's equal to 20. Is that correct?
Yes.
So what is next? Okay, A plus B plus C plus D. Okay, now you are saying that, Nargis, are you saying this here? That means that this, if you start from here, A plus B, right? Next is C. Next is D.
E.
Next is E. And next is F. And next is D. And next is C, which is equal to A only 1, B only 1, C
10 is
2,
A, B, C, D,
D
and A,
2.
B is 5.
Okay, I got it. So that means that this sum is the perimeter of the square, right?
Yes.
I see. So that means that here we have 4 times 5, and 5 squared is 25. I see. Oh my gosh. Very good. I did, Sunai, did you understand?
Yes.
Very good. Because here, actually, that thing, we didn't see that. It's so tricky question. That is the perimeter of the big square, right? And just because perimeter means 4 times one side, so that's equal to 5. Okay, very good. Good. Nargis,
Yes.
Ismail, thank you very much. I really appreciate this. That's great. Okay. What is the next question?
Can answer.
Yes, what is the answer?
Answer.
0.
Yes.
It's 0. Yes, 0.
0.
So given that 5 factorial means this, find the last digit of 2014 factorial. Why 0? Because we have a lot of tens, right? And actually, even if they ask what is the last 3 digits, 4 digits, 5 digits, they are all 0. Very good. So answer is 0. And the last question. Now just read the question.
Yes. The women and Anne and Carol and two men, Bob and David are athletes. One is a swimmer, a second is a skater, a third is a gymnast, and a fourth is a tennis player. One a day, they were seated around a square table. The swimmer sat on Anne's left, the gymnast sat across from Bob, Carol and David sat next to each other, a woman sat on the skater's left. Who is the tennis player? Can I say?
Yes. Here we are talking about square table. Right?
Carol is a tennis player.
Okay,
Carol.
how did you do that?
A square. Yes, I did. There is Anne. There is David. D.
Just write A. Just write A or D.
Yes, D. Bob and Carol. Anne is gymnast. I found David is swimmer and Bob is skater. And Carol
Okay.
is a woman.
Good. Here, this A, right? The swimmer sat on Anne's left. So
Yes.
this guy is swimmer, is it?
Swimmer, yes. Bob
Okay.
is skater.
The gymnast sat across from Bob. Okay. Carol and David sat next to each other. A woman sat on the skater's left. So who is the tennis player? Actually,
Carol.
the woman means, who is the woman? It's Anne, right?
Carol.
Carol and Anne. Carol.
Yes. Carol, yes. Carol is a tennis player. And
So the
Anne
answer
is a gymnast.
Okay. Okay, the swimmer sat on Anne's left. Here is swimmer. Okay, the gymnast sat across from Bob. The gymnast sat across from Bob. And Carol and David sat next to each other. And the women sat on the skater's left. Who is a tennis player? Nargis, can you explain one more time?
Anne is gymnast. The swimmer sat on Anne's left. And this is the David. David is swimmer. And Carol and David.
How do you know that David is swimmer?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I don't know.
Okay. All right, now let's just continue here. And the swimmer sat, okay, Anne and Carol, they are ladies. Bob and David, they are gentlemen. One is a swimmer, okay, we have swimmer. A second is a skater. Third is a gymnast. And fourth is a tennis player. Okay, the swimmer sat on Anne's left. Okay, here the swimmer is sitting. Who is he still? We don't know. And the gymnast sat across from Bob. Where is Bob? That means that Bob cannot be here, right? Why? Because here across Bob, who is sitting? Gymnast. That means that if Bob is here, right, this N must be gymnast. Okay, good. And so here we have N, his gymnast. And it says a swimmer. Now it says that Carol and David, sat next to each other, right? So next to each other means if Carol is here. David should be what? Carol and David sat next to each other. Why are you writing Carol here?
Carol, because it's woman.
No, it
Carol
says
is
Carol
woman.
and David sat next
A
to each
woman
other,
sat-
right?
On skaters left, yes. The skaters is Bob. Bob's left is Carol.
No, Nargis, can you erase everything?
Yes.
Anna gymnast, Bob skater, David swimmer, and Carol tennis. Tennis player.
Nargis,
Anne is gymnast.
can you erase the screen?
Anne is gymnast. David is swimmer. Bob is skater, and the woman Carol is tennis player.
Okay, yeah, let's just do the one by one, Nargis, because okay. All right, Aydın, are you ready?
Yes.
This is our table, square table, okay? It said that the swimmer sat on Anne's left. So that means that here Anne is sitting, okay? So here we have swimmer. Let me just write inside. Here we have a swimmer. Who is he? We don't know. And the gymnast sat across from Bob, right? So across means it is just opposite, right? So the gymnast sat across Bob, so Bob cannot be here. If Bob is here, opposite Bob, here we have swimmer. The gymnast sat across Bob, that means that Bob must be here. And discuss gymnast, right? So gymnast. That means that Anne is gymnast. Okay, done. Third one, Carol and David sat next to each other. No, if
David is over.
huh?
Wait.
A swimmer sat on Anne's left, okay. A gymnast sat across from Bob. If Bob sits here, right, and the Carol and David sat next to each other, Carol and David, they cannot be here. So that means that I think that means that Bob should be here and gymnast should be here. And the gymnast sat across from Bob. Bob is here across gymnast. And Carol and David sat next to each other. Okay, Carol and David. And women sat on the skater's left. Carol and David sat next to each other. That means Carol, David, or David and Carol. So a woman sat on the skater's left. Who's the skater here? So if David is here, skater's left, this one is Anne. Okay. If David is here, also here, Carol. What? A woman sat on the skater's left. Oh my gosh. The swimmer sat on Anne's left. Okay.
Mister, is it David here, Anna here, Bob and Carol?
Okay, you are saying Bob is here? Bob is here?
Yes.
Yes.
Then?
And then Carol.
Carol.
Carol where? At the bottom?
Yes.
Yes.
And
And David.
Swimmer is David.
David. So David is swimmer. Who is Bob?
Yes. Bob is skater.
Skater.
Why? The gymnast sat across from Bob. Okay, gymnast. And Carol and David sat next to each other. Carol and David. But here it says that Carol and David sit next to each other, right? Are they sitting next to each other now? They're sitting opposite to each other, right?
Yes.
Square table. Okay, guys, let's think about this. Okay, Nargis, what do you think about it? It says Carol and David sat next to each other. According to this solution, Carol and David, they are sitting opposite each other, right? Across.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, guys, let's just finish this, okay? That's your homework. Think about this nicely and take a picture and send it to me. Let's see who solves how, because now it's taking time, okay, on a paper. Let's think one more time, because Carol and David, they must be sitting next to each other. That means that if Carol is here, we know that Anne is here, gymnast, right? Swimmer, set on as level, that's swimmer. And Carol and David, if Carol is here, David should be here. If David is here, Carol should be here. Or, for example, also here's a woman set on the skater's left. I don't know, we have two options here. Anyway, the gymnast set across from Bob. Okay, Bob, I don't know where. See, Carol and David sat next to each other. Carol and David, and women sat on the skater's left. Interesting. Okay, guys, I will stop this, okay? Now, sometimes if idea doesn't come, Nargis. But think one more time. Sunay, Aydın, Nargis, Ismail, okay? If you solve this nicely, take a picture and send it to my WhatsApp, and also let me think, okay? And after that, we will compare our answers. I'm going to close this because it's taking time. Okay, Nargis, don't forget this next time. When we have this idea, we will discuss this one more time. Okay. Now let's move to our previous question. If you remember 2014 P6, we started this, we did a few questions, right? And we stop here. Let's try to solve
Can I
6
read?
more questions, okay? We stop here, okay. Nargis, read the question.
Yes. Okay. At a workshop, there are 20 participants. Each of the shakes hand once with one another. How many handshakes are there?
Do you have any answer? Ismail, Aydın, Sunay?
It's a 1 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 ... and plus 19.
Okay, how many?
And it is
Uh,
190.
Yes, 119.
Very good, very good. Because number one, what you have to know here is, okay, after that we will solve this question. The sum of the first natural numbers, right? It is 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus ... plus m. If you're given n natural numbers, how do you solve it? I mean, how do you find this? Actually, again, just how do you find this? Like, if you don't know the formula. Here, I just write this in reverse order. At the time, this s, right? And before n, what number do we have here? Before n, we have n minus 1. After n minus 1, we have n. Right, so if I just write this in reverse order, I have here the biggest number. Before biggest number, I have n minus 1. And I have here n minus 2. It's just decreasing, right? Until here we have 2 plus 1. Now, if I just as side by side, right? What happens here? S plus S, here we have 2 times S. Now, n plus 1, here we have n plus 1. Let me just write them in parentheses. 2 plus n minus 1, that's equal to n plus 1. And just dot, dot. Here we have n minus 1 plus 2. Again, it is n minus 1, n plus 1. N plus 1, it is n plus 1. And how many n plus 1s do we have here? Here we have n, right? So I can just write here
Yes.
2 times s equals n times n plus 1. If you divide both sides by 2, then we have here n times n plus 1 over 2. That's how we find the sum of the first n natural numbers. Okay, that's the first step. Now let's get back to our question. I mean, you solve this. I'm just trying to explain how to solve this. If we have, for example, 3 people, right? Let's say Ismail and Aydın and Sunay. Aydın shakes his hand with Sunay, A, B, and A with C. After that, B shakes his hand with C. So how many handshakes we have? It is 3,
3.
which is equal to 1 plus 2, right? Because
Those
also here the same idea, 20 participants. Actually, the first guy
one
shakes
person.
hands with 19 people. So here we have 19 handshakes. The second
Yes.
guy with 18 people,
18.
here we have 18. Third guy,
17,
17.
16.
And the last 2 people left, it is 2
1.
plus. So what we see here
Yes.
is the sum of the first 19 natural numbers. So that's equal to 19 times 20 over 2, which is equal to 190. So if there are 20 people, participants in the party or the party workshop, if each one shakes his hand with another person only once, so altogether there will be 190 handshakes.
Handshake.
Okay, good. I mean, if you solve like this, it's great. Now, we have not 20, even if they say that 50 people, 100 people right now, immediately using this method, we can answer this question in just 1 minute. Okay.
Can I read?
Yes, read it, Aydın.
Ismail, in the following cryptorism, the different letters represent different digits, and then asterisks,
Digits. Okay.
and then asterisk. Many represent any digit. The product mass is a 4-digit number less than 5,000. What number does mass represent? I write M is 1, A is 2, T is 9, and H is 6. H.
So your
The
answer
answer is 1,296.
Okay, very good, very good. But how did you get this? Actually, it is like h times h, the last digit is 6, right? So what are the possible values for h? It's not 1, it's
36
not 2.
times 36.
So the
36
only,
times 6 is.
it is 6, right? So it is 6 times 6, 36. And after that, this is 6, right? And how about for e? So h is equal to 6.
And E is
If
equal
h is
to
equal to 6, then, right, here we have 6. Okay,
Yes.
this one is e times 6 is equal to the last digit is 8. So that means that 6 times what number? It may be e, can be, what is it? Not 2, maybe it is 3, or what is it? Maybe it is 8, right? We have 2 possible
When
answers.
it's H is it's a bigger number than
Yeah, very good.
5,000.
When it is 8, it is bigger than 8. That's why we have to take this one 3. And after that, we have, what is it? It is 36 times 36, and we just get the answer. That's it. So that is 1 to 6. The answer is 1296. Very good. Okay. How about this question? How did you solve it?
can I say?
Yes.
There are 100 monks, seniors and juniors. Seniors are 3 over 1x, and juniors is x over 3, and total of 100. 10 over 3x is equal to 100, and x is 30, and seniors are 30 plus 30 times 30, it is 90, and juniors are 30 divide 3, and this is 10.
Okay.
Seniors are 90, juniors are 10.
What?
Seniors are 90. Juniors are 10.
No, that's not the correct answer.
Is it 25?
Yes. And how about seniors, Aiden?
90.
No, no, no. If it is 90, Nargis, it is wrong. Check the answer. Okay, Nargis, Ismail, Turan, Sunai, let's do this in this way. Okay. Let me just show you how to do this in algebraic way. You'll get the exact answer. Now, okay, here it says that there are 100 buns and to be shared equally among 100 monks, right? And consisting of senior and junior monks. Some are senior, some are junior monks. You know what is a monk, right, Nargis?
Yes.
What is a monk?
Monk. In other.
Huh? Do you know what is a monk?
Yes, but
Okay. Now, I guess, can you see these people?
yes.
So we call them monks right here. If you come to this region, Cambodia, Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, you see a lot of monks outside. Every morning, usually they walk and collect some food and blah, blah. Anyway, so we are talking about this kind of people, okay? And here, let me just make a table, okay? And we are talking about two different people, right? And here we have senior monks and the junior monks, right? So in this question, altogether, how many monks do we have? In the question altogether, we have 100 monks, right? And how many senior monks do we have? I don't know. Let's say we have n senior monks. And after that, how many junior monks do we have? Altogether 100, so junior monks are 100 minus n. In the question, it says that each junior monk, they eat one bun, right? So that means it is one bun. And how about senior monks? They eat 1/3 buns. And altogether, how many buns do we have? It is they are sharing them among this 100 monks. That means that actually senior monks eat how many? 1/3 times m plus junior monks, it is 1 times 100 minus m. And that is a total number of buns. How many buns do we have here? Here we have 100. No?
Yes.
It should be 3, right? Each actually, wait. It says that the senior monks get 3 buns each. Oh, 3 buns. And every junior monk gets 1, actually share 1. That means that 1/3. Okay, sorry. I think I'm a little bit tired today. Okay, now here the total buns is 3 times n. Junior monks 1/3 times 100 minus n. So altogether, how many buns we have? 100. Okay,
Yes.
Ismail, Nargis, Aydin, Turan, did you understand how we are forming this equation?
Yes.
Yes.
And the rest is easy. Here we have
3n plus
multiply both sides by 3. If you multiply both sides by 3, 3 times 3n, 9n. 3 times 1/3, it's just 1. 100 minus n. 3 times 100, it is 300. 9n minus n, it is 8n. Take this 100 to the right hand side, 300 minus 100. So that is 8n.
8n is equal to 200 and n is equal to 25.
Okay, so that means that senior monks, how many? 25. Junior monks, 100 minus 25, that is
75.
75.
Okay,
Yes.
good.
Yeah.
Very good. I didn't read the question.
Okay, what's the least number of cuts required to cut 5 identical sausages so that they can be shared equal among 9 people?
Is it 45?
Yeah, it's 40.
45.
Yes, I think.
I don't think so. What is the least number of cuts required to cut 5 identical sausages?
First, we roll the 5 sausages and we first write a line and
1,000.
count and what's sausage is equal to 9. Share equal among 9 people.
Guys, can you think a little bit and write your answer to the master? Let me see. Just to me, okay, not to everybody. Let me see whose answer is what. Well, Nargis, what do you mean?
1,225.
What? What do you mean by that? Are you talking about this question 15?
Oh no. Wait.
I did 9. I did 9. I think it is less than 9, Aiden. How about the others? Turan, Nargis, Ismail, any answer?
No.
Okay. What I think is, I'm thinking it is 5. Okay, let's suppose that our sausage is like cylindrical, okay?
Mr.
The top
Thompson, is
is,
my answer is correct?
no, circle, okay? So I don't look. I am going to put 3 sausages like this, vertically, okay? 3 sausages. And 2 sausages, actually it is vertical. I mean, 2 is just horizontal on the table, and 2 is like vertical. All right. So now my first cut, actually not like that. I need to put like this. Okay. All right. Let me put like this. Okay. So first, and how should I explain this? Let me put like this first, okay? Look, my first cut is like this. After I put the sausage like this, 3 lying on the table, 2 it's vertical like this cylinder, okay? I just cut from here. All right. That's my first cut. Okay, my first cut. And after that, I cut from here. When I cut from here, if I just move this here, okay, I move here, this sausage will be cut like this. Okay.
Mr. Qasim,
Now,
is it 5?
yes,
Is it a 5?
yes.
Okay.
But how did you get 5?
I first found a number which is a number is equal, divided by 9, and it's 45, and I wrote 45 divided 9, it's equal to 5. So the answer is 5.
Not like that. Okay, either let me just explain, okay, then here, okay, here I'm just putting two sausages vertical like a cylinder. I'm cutting from here, okay, my first cut, this two. My first cut is this. My second cut is I move it down a little bit, cut from here. So that means that now these sausages are cut like this. So now these sausages are equal, right? Suppose that they are equal, okay? And how many pieces I have here? 9. So actually, I will give them to 9 people. All right, each person gets 1. So now I have here, what is it? 2, right? And divided by 4, I have 8.
Can we write, for example, 5? I wrote a 5 times 9 is equal to 45, and I wrote 45 divided 9 is equal to 5.
But how you are cutting like that? I don't know how.
Because you understand this way in last explain this way in last lesson. The answer for 12 unequal square sausages and a share equal among 12 people, and you wrote 12 multiply 5 is equal to 16, and 16 divided 12 is equal to 3. So answer is 3, and this is a same way. No?
But why are you multiplying? I don't understand here, because 5 identical sausages. Okay, how can I cut this? Okay, if I just cut 1, it is 10.
And we find smallest.
Okay. What I think is, okay, I can just put this sausages, and if you divide by, all right. Okay, that's the first one.
We can find the smallest number.
Yes, but how? This was the smallest numbers. Let's say we have 5 sausages, okay? Let me just cut from here 1 piece and 1 piece, okay? So now I have here how many pieces? 15,
Yes.
right? And this one, 1, 2, 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I can just give them away to the people. Now I have how many pieces? I have 6 pieces, right? I have already, I made 2 cuts so far. So now how many pieces I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right, Aidan? So now the 6 pieces, again, I will just put them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay? So now I will just cut from here, number 1 and number 2. Now, how many equal pieces I have here? It is 18, right? Okay, is it 18? Right, each one is 3. 1, 2, 3. How many? 6. So it is 18. So now to each people, I will just give 2 pieces, right? So now, how many cuts I made here? 1 cut, 2 cut, 3 cut, 4 cut. So the answer is 4 cuts. Okay, Nargis, did you understand?
Yes.
Maybe you have to think one more time at home. Okay, guys. These are interesting questions.
Answer is 4 or 5.
Four. You see, look, I made only 4 cuts here, right? This is my first cut. This is my second cut. This is my third cut. My 4 cut. Not everybody gets equal amount of sausage. With the first one, actually they get a bit bigger one. In the second one, a bit smaller one. But everyone gets equal amount of sausage. Okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. As I say, Primer 6 a little bit harder, but as you practice, they get easier and easier. Okay, good.
Okay.
Guys, thank you very much
Bye-bye.
for your attention, time, patience, and effort. And everybody, I really appreciate you're really doing well. Okay, and just keep working hard. You will see, actually, it will pay off. Okay, and have a nice weekend. I will see you
Okay.
next week. Okay,
Goodbye, teacher.
bye bye. Thank
Bye.
you.